Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Friday, May 3rd, 2024. Before I click through all the charts, I just want to encourage you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily NVIDIA report, daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and the Apple stock, or the Apple report, the daily Apple, the weekly Apple report now. Also, 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor. We're always looking for 20% moves on those underlying stocks. And we also offer a 5-day free trial up front. So you can check out everything without making a commitment right out of the gates. So let's get on to the daily NVIDIA report. I am also, once again, going to jump back into, where are you? Geez, here we are. Okay, this is the chart. This is a downloadable newsletter, by the way, and I scroll through the same one you might. This is page 7 rather. And it shows this very well-defined channel top that we tested earlier in the week. That was Tuesday, and came off of 882.05 is our upward pivot point through May. Until then, we can and should fall back to 724.28 and dropping daily over the next 2 to 3 weeks. That is the play. If you're short from 882.05 or this formation several days ago, if you're a 2 to 3 week swing trader, that is, you're staying short to 724.28. Now, on the way down, we do have 787.86. I don't know if we'll see that today, but it can contain session weakness. There is a rising 2/3 speed line, a short-term one, today at 819.10. You can see I have that as an intraday level, an intraday pivot point. If we break 819.10, I would expect 787.86 within the day, where we can place a daily low. And yes, if we happen to close below 787.86, then we should see channel support at 724.28 by the end of next week, where we could actually bottom out on a weekly basis, perhaps turn back up into later May from here. We could trade inside this formation for the next few weeks, 3 to 5 weeks. If we were, over the next couple of weeks, to close below 724.28, then this longer-term support, this is a weekly chart, at 643.24, a 3/8 downside Fibonacci from the October 22 low against the March 24 high, would be expected. And that area can, in combination with this former full channel extension at 666.09, absorb selling on a monthly basis. Possibly longer we could come off of here. And certainly if we were to close below 643.24, that would set up 406.14 as our next. This is a weekly chart as our next 2 to 3 month target. That is the big picture I just outlined. But there's no point in really going over it, because I don't expect to see any of this unless we close outside of this formation below 724.28. So let's talk about the downside. I've already mentioned 786.68, 819.10, the rising 2/3 speed line, able to contain intraday selling pressures, possibly daily selling pressures. Working our way up today, we do have a former, just a short-term channel bottom that we've been testing the last couple of days. Today is at 862.44. So we could trade inside that 862.44 down to the 819.10 area all day long. That is a real possibility. If we happen to push above the, where is that formation? 862.44 level, then 882.05 is likely today. So I'll say that again. Pushing or opening today above 862.44, you should expect 882.05. And I'll also say the downside one more time again as well. And that is if we break or open below 819.10, 787.86 is likely today, where a daily low can be placed. So these are solid day trade levels. And once again, that 819.10 level is in reach today if we hold below 862.44. We don't have it all in the same chart. We probably could in this circumstance. But the point I really want to make, again, to the upside is pushing or opening above 862.44 does signal 882.05, where we can top out through next week. And below which 724.28 and dropping daily remains a 2 to 3 week objective. If, however, we close today above 882.05, that sets off a significant buy signal that should play out through May and into June trade. The next couple of months then likely to yield that 1124.11 long-term channel top. On the way up, we would have the previous high, the still existing all-time high from last March at 974. If we close today above 882.05, I think by the end of next week we could reach 974 even. So that's the 3 to 5 day swing trade, really. Closing above 882.05, expect 974 even. Holding below 882.05, or once testing 882.05, 787.86 in reach. 3 to 5 day swing trade is what I've just outlined. But I will say it one more time that if we do close today above 882.05, and you're an options trader, for instance, you might reach for 1200 strike out of the money calls that don't expire for at least, I would go 4 to 6 months out on that expiration. I think that's a solid 2 to 3 month play or sooner. And that's about it. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's NVIDIA report. You have a great weekend.